The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
When the pool of death gets together, you know you're going to be in for a good time, and we've got one of our biggest matchups in Pool 4 for you here. It is the 4-seed Yoschi112 and the 12-seed TetrisAttakr. Welcome, puzzlers. This is your head tournament organizer, Cards of the Heart. Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2022, joined once again for this match by our one and only FFR Pro 21. FFR, how much are you looking forward to this matchup? This is going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. It's, there's going to be a lot of currency speed involved. We'll see how many stages Yoshi can run off in under 10 seconds.
There's that. TetrisAttakr, though, did play out of his mind to go unbeaten against our 5-seed 6. So TetrisAttakr is definitely in position to try and compete for that second seed in Pool 4 if Oxyman happens to slip up. We'll talk a little bit more about those scenarios in just a little bit. But first, if you're tuning into this game for the first time and you're not exactly sure how it all works, allow me to take a couple minutes of your time to explain how this game works and how we are playing it in this tournament. Pokemon Puzzle League is a Match 3 puzzle game first released for the Nintendo 64 on September 25, 2000 in North America and March 2, 2001 in Europe. It was re-released on the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console in both regions in May 2008. It is a Match 3 puzzle game in that if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also to send garbage blocks to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can prove to be very disruptive. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear, and then have the panels immediately above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you will have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. Easy mode has 11 stages, normal has 14, hard has 15, and V-hard and S-hard have 16. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. Here we are in the pool stage of our little one-player stadium speedrun tournament. Our 22 players have been divided up into 4 round-robin pools. They are engaging in round-robin combat against each other once in their pool, playing in best-of-5 races of the easy, normal, and hard game levels. So our players have agreed to pick the first level to play for this match, and then it will be loser counterpick one of the remaining levels ad nauseum until all the levels have been played. If we gotta go to game 4 or 5, then it is a loser counterpick of any of those levels for consideration. And once we are done, we will have the top 2 players in each pool advancing to the final bracket based not only on match win percentage, also race win percentage, total race wins if we need to get to that point, and also a big tiebreaker that could play a role in how players get seeded into the bracket average race time. So this is how we are going to decide ties that cannot be resolved by race wins in any capacity. As you can see, each category has been weighted based on players' fastest average time. So, for instance, I have an 8:22 normal time. That's my only one to this point. But those averages will go up as the races progress in this stage. So normal mode is grading everyone else's average based on my top time, as our easy and hard being judged by FFR's times. And we'll be using this to not only judge how all of our players are playing, but also help determine which seeds players should get in bracket, or which players will be getting the final spots in our bracket. And as we can see from the top of this board, Pool 4, the Pool of Death, has definitely shown itself to be a pool of death between Yoschi112, FoxyMan6, and TetrisAttakr occupying the top 9 spots. So, so yeah, FFR, this is gonna show itself to be a fun matchup, if not particularly close.
Yeah, Pool 4 is going to have so many close matchups, because, I mean, 4 of the 9 spots at the top there are just all occupied by players from Group 4. And, we know, those 4 players are all so good at this game. They've worked hard, figured out the strats and everything. It is going to be quite the slugfest that is going to go down here.
Indeed, if these results are to go by, it will continue to be crazy up to the very end for most of our players in Pool 4. So we'll be keeping an eye on this throughout the rest of the pool stage. See how wildly some of these results change, because we can potentially use that to make some better potential bracket scenarios for all of our players. Before we get deeper into this matchup, however, we'll take the time to let you know about a couple other things going on with this tournament. We do have a crowdfunded prize pool for this tournament. Thank you to everyone who's been tuning in and giving your support to our players in this tournament. We are currently at $136.81 out of our goal of $600. If we do get to that goal, you can see the payouts on screen. That'd be a nice chunk of change to ride for our winner. Lots of Wendy's Baconator combo meals can be had with that. Seriously, we should probably angle for a Wendy's sponsorship at some point. And you can see when you give your support to the channel, whether it be through direct donations or your Twitch bits, or as our very own Tolker has just done, giving 5 subscriptions to our Twitch channel at Puzzle Speedrun. Look at these names getting them: Karaoke, FoxyMan, Ty, Ryan Rhino, I Like Being Smart. Thank you very, very much for that, Tolker. Very, very generous indeed. The hype's going in the live Twitch chat for that. That is so cool. That is so cool indeed. In fact, that should allow me to update this total in real time. Let me see if I can. We should see the updated total in just a little bit. As the total is no longer $136.81. Thanks to Tolker's generosity, it is now $141.81. So, thank you to Tolker and everyone else who's been providing support for this tournament. Our players will most certainly appreciate it. And if you want to get in on this action next time, you've got a shot to win a random piece of the pool. So don't worry if you can't beat the top players. Let's just get together and have a good time, and you can walk away with a little bit of chump change as a result. That said, you can still get involved in the festivities for this tournament, however. We are also holding a couple of other tournaments alongside our main one-player stadium event. In the 1 week break we currently have scheduled between the pools and bracket stages, we will be holding 2 other speedrun tournaments for the categories that we also speedrun the most in this community. On Saturday, October 15th, we will have the marathon event. It is 2D, it is the game level of the player's choosing, and the goal of each race will be to score 100,000 points as fast as possible. If you saw the Wario's Woods tournament that aired a couple of months back, you will be familiar a bit with the format for this tournament and the Spa Service tournament on Sunday, October 16th. We'll start out with a few qualifying races to get to 4 players who will then battle it out in a single elimination bracket. The marathon matches in bracket will be best of 5. The Spa Service, the straight up line clear mode race, will be best of 1. Because honestly, Spa Service is more skill deterministic than the others. Marathon a little bit. There's a little bit of randomness in the starting stacks that you get, but these 2 modes tend to focus a bit more on player skill than they do in the one-player stadium mode. So if you want to embrace that change of pace, go sign up now for these tournaments at start.gg. We're taking signups all the way up to the starts of these tournaments in the middle of October, and I'm giving a $50 top prize to each of the winners at the end of these tournaments. So maybe our very own FFR Pro will be the one to lighten my wallet a bit further. Who knows? One of the other players that could also take my money in these tournaments is also in our upcoming match with Yoschi112 taking on TetrisAttakr. This has been a very top-heavy group. TA is definitely in the thick of it for that second seed with the 1-1 match record, the 4-3 race record, still a bit behind Yoshi's and Foxy's 6-1 race records, but we could still see some trolling lead to some fun little results. FFR, how do you expect to see this matchup play out? Yoshi has been dominant in this series, holding all the records for TetrisAttakr and Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. We haven't seen it translate to complete dominance in Pokemon Puzzle League, but the potential is most definitely there. What say you?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely lots of potential for really fast times to come from Yoshi, given how aggressive he likes to play. We've also seen that same kind of aggression sort of backfire a little bit. As you can see, TA kind of sporting the TetrisAttakr t-shirt or shirt that he's wearing. But yeah, we'll see how aggressive Yoshi will go about this match, being that he's going up against a pretty familiar opponent in TA. TA is, playing pretty well, coming off that upset sweep against 6. So he's definitely got quite a bit of confidence going into this match. So looking forward for TA to continue to play well in these matches.
There's definitely an interesting question to be had about this matchup. These two have played against each other in tournament action 3 times. Yoshi has yet to lose a race, but never in Pokemon Puzzle League. So, do you think TetrisAttakr has a chance to win a game here, Thomas?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've seen this game troll to no end on every player, so there is definitely a great shot that TA gets game off of Yoshi.
But will he? How many games do you pick TetrisAttakr to win?
I gotta give him at least 1. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna be on either normal or hard difficulty.
I think TetrisAttakr does end up getting a hard. It's where Yoshi managed to slip up last week. So I somehow think TetrisAttakr is going to get a hard race, but that might be it. Yoshi's superior cursor speed is just a thing of beauty to watch, and we'll get to see it on display in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and shift course right into that matchup. It's the 4 seed Yoschi112 against the 12 seed TetrisAttakr in our pool of death, pool 4, and that's gonna start right now.
And we can already see Yoshi is practicing to win that $50 in the Boss Service tournament. Boy, look at that cursor speed just fly.
Yeah, Yoshi doesn't have the record in Spa Service for nothing.
Yeah, 113 game time after 4 stages. Boy, that is kind of flying.
Alright. I will let our players know that the time is upon us, and they can stop warming up quickly enough to get into this match. And yeah, starting on the hard difficulty, this was very much left up to TetrisAttakr, and this was going to be the one spot I think TA would have the best shot of getting a win. So we'll see if it will happen right away. All right. One thing we should note as the timer starts counting down for this first race in this best of 5 FFR, we've noticed quite a bit in the pre-race preparations for these matches. One thing that's proven to be a bit generalizing as we start Game 1 with TetrisAttakr roughly a second and a half behind in the video feeds. Turning off the in-game music in this game actually makes the next stage load faster. And a bunch of people are very attached to their music. Doesn't seem to have affected Yoshi's performance early on, an 8 to TetrisAttakr 14. That's kind of insane. But we've seen competitors kind of make a gentleman's agreement about whether to leave music on or off during the match. How do you feel about that, FFR?
I mean, you know, it's kind of neat to see, you know, the sort of these little things that players get to kind of agree on before the match. Oh, don't get! Oh, that was close. Yoshi's died.
Yoshi's Brock doesn't get to the garbage clear, but TetrisAttakr's Brock certainly does. Oh, that could prove to be all the difference.
Yeah, but yeah, it was sort of a recent discovery. I think within the last year or so. Yeah, turn off the music does actually save a little bit of time in the one-player stadium. Doesn't actually save time in spot service. I tried, and no, the stages load the same. So it's kind of neat. Just yeah, you know, I want to beat Yoshi. You know, I'm looking for everything I can get.
But that said, these two did agree to turn the music on for this one, and yeah, it's just an interesting dynamic that has built up from the recent discoveries in this speedrun. We're continuing to innovate a little bit, even if those innovations aren't taken to heart by the community right away. But anyway, as far as this race goes, Yoshi has basically extended this to a full stage lead after four stages of 15 in this hard run. Like this the way Yoshi finds all of these combos in the middle of his chains, it just really fires some of the right neurons with how quickly Yoshi builds up these attacks. It's nuts.
Yeah, dropping the dime on Erica there, kind of extending the lead a little bit further. Yeah, Yoshi's cursor speed is just so amazing to watch. You see him just get to everything here. And
that works for a 9. That's 2 stages under 10 seconds in this run. My goodness. Get this happen a few more times, and I don't know. Maybe my hard record is in jeopardy. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay, interesting way Yoshi went about that, but that's yet another 9. He works all the same.
It's really make or break with Yoshi style. Not really raising his stack high at the beginning, starting the chain as soon as possible, and just working in every little thing that you can get. TetrisAttakr has been more committed to getting an X4 chain at the start, starting off safer, but yeah, if you could find lag chains like that and build up your chains that quickly, you don't really need to make a bunch of combos. just do what Yoshi did, and just do that every time, forehead. It's that easy.
Yeah. And considering how low the hard record is, you kind of just have to go for broke on every stage. And I mean, so far for Yoshi, this is working out quite good. We just got to that second 4 into the 6. The 4,
6. Traditional build, but it ended up being too fast for Tracy's stack, and Tracy was able to get a garbage clear on it. Let's see here. Does appear we might have lost TetrisAttakr on the feed, so I will try to restart it. See where TA is at now, because I can't imagine that he's 2 stages behind at this point. TetrisAttakr has proven himself to be a fairly strong competitor in these PPL tournaments specifically. So hard to think that he would be that far behind, even with the Schmoovin USA pace that Yoshi is moving on right now.
Yeah, TA actually the last 2 PPL tournaments actually finished in 4th. So he's definitely known to make some pretty deep runs. Oh, what was that garbage clear that Geo got? That was very random. Oh, gets punished.
Alright, let's get rid of TetrisAttakr view for now while I try to verify that his game is back. Now, if TetrisAttakr starts going off on the run of his life, then we might have to ask a few questions. But Giovanni not being particularly nice to Yoshi. The pace is still kind of crazy, though.
Yeah, I mean, this can, despite that troll, still be a low 9-minute time at the very least. 446 on Yoshi's side. That is usually pretty good.
That's another 12. That's another 12. My goodness gracious. Yeah, unfortunately, I am not able to see anything from TetrisAttak's feed right now, so in the live setting, we will have to wonder in the dark about the status of TetrisAttak's run. And wonder even further as Yoshi gets a 13-second Lorelei. Oh my goodness, this is definitely quite the pace with 2 stages to go.
Yeah, Yoshi might be able to threaten sub 9. Two more good stages, and he could do it.
Okay, the combos were not quite there, so he went to a 4-chain. And that timing ended up being impeccable. 13, Bruno.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Alright, here we go. Gary the Second, the ultimate troll of hard mode. Let's see how Yoshi fares here.
I am still efforting to get TetrisAttak's feed up and going, and I'm still efforting to even see it.
Oh,
combo. Is this gonna be a combo kill?
Oh no!
The stars align!
Oh my goodness! Oh, he's not.
Oh my goodness! And that Gary's not getting to that. Very out of position. And Yoshi will, for the time being, take this first race with a time of 9:13. So I suppose for now we will give our defending TetrisAttakr champion the first Pokeball. And I am going to go on a bit of a manhunt for our 12 seed.
Uh-oh. I think you took a wrong turn into Warriors Woods, got lost.
Maybe he was putting together the Warriors Woods tournament earlier this year. Did all of the commentary for it. It's definitely worth a watch if you are into the woods. But we have to wait with anticipation for now to see if TetrisAttakr is back online. I expect the YouTube video will have TetrisAttak's game stitched in. But for now, we cannot actually see it. For now, TetrisAttakr has reported a completion time of 10 minutes, 32 seconds. So, not terrible. Not terrible, all things considered, but Yoshi's just too good.
Yeah, I mean, Yoshi had a few sub 10-second stages, along with a bunch of other good stages. Yeah, sometimes it's just hard to keep up.
Yeah, it's gonna be an uphill battle for our 12 seed to keep up with. Indeed. I'm going to try one more thing to get his video up and going, but I am not actually able to load it at this time, so what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to throw this to a commercial break while we get our stuff together, and we should be able to resume this match as soon as we get TetrisAttakr feed situated. So stay tuned. You are watching the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2022. Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2022. I am your head tournament organizer, Cards of the Heart, joined by FFR Pro 21. We have rescued TetrisAttakr from the void, and we are going to move on to Game 2 on the normal difficulty. The most hated level in the community at this point, I think we can call it.
Yeah, for sure, and also kind of TA's last chance, really, to take a game off of Yoshi. You have to think that with easy mode being the next race after this, Yoshi should have that in the bag.
He should, in theory. We've also seen some nasty trolls in easy mode make some races go over 6:30, and if that happens, that is prime that is prime real estate for TetrisAttakr to get yet another tie in a race.
Oh yeah, because he's been a part of all 3 ties that have ever happened in tournament history.
Alright, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. As we start this game 2 on normal mode, you will see here that...
Oh my god! Dude, that was so good!
Both of these players put up an amazing attack. I was trying to focus on what TetrisAttakr was doing. I did not miss what Yoshi did.
Oh boy. Yeah, Yoshi did like it was a 6 into 5 into a lag 5-9 or something? It was insane. And,
oh
yeah,
look, a 9-second stage. Now that we're dealing with the foes that will raise their stack at the beginning, we're gonna get to those kinds of times again, and yeah, it's just not a proper Yoshi run without a single-digit stage time. My goodness.
Dude, Yoshi is 11-9 to start. That is actually kind of absurd.
Also, I don't think we can be kidding. We've got a bit of a donation to report. It is another fellow runner, Just Kidding 7, with the 58-19 to top off our pool at $200 even. Jess, that is way too generous. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah, that is awesome. Wow. We are exactly 1/3 of the way to that $600 goal.
Thank you very much for that, and Yoshi is just continuing to plod along. That's a 14, so Yoshi must be getting old, but I think our players are sufficiently schmoovin' now. And again, Yoshi, the kind of person to start his stages off very quickly. I think there was no early stack raise from Erica, but that's still enough for an 11. Finding that backup combo on the back end. You're fast enough, you can beat most of these stages in 4 lines. Yoshi's showing that off impeccably.
And yeah, both players are actually doing very, very well. Yoshi is just absurd. Yeah, nice 12 from TA there. Try to keep up.
Okay, no second combo from Yoshi, but he does make up with a bit of a lag chain. Oh, stars all line. Oh, they almost didn't. Well, see, it happens to literally the best of us. So you can't be too hard on yourself when that happens to you. Is TetrisAttakr gonna make up a few seconds? He sure is.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, actually made up, quite a big chunk of time there. Puts him right back into the match here. We need a few more of those.
Yep, Yoshi just casually building up the lag chains here. Is that another 10? Oh, that's another 11. That will be what all of our top players look for. TetrisAttakr seems committed to doing X4 every time. Just going safe here. He's counting on Yoshi to screw up, which is a non-zero proposition we've seen in these tournaments. So this is probably the right tactic.
Yeah, and 4-chain, sometimes that is needed. The AI sometimes will kind of clear quite a bit and not raise your stack.
Oh, those combos align so well for TetrisAttakr. Let's go.
Yeah. You see TA kind of nod his head. He's like, "Yep, we like those."
Yoshi, building up the latches. Only the combos fell! Oh, so close to a 9. So close to another 9. Unfortunately, Yoshi's gonna have to settle for a 15. How sad.
Oh, well.
These panels look a bit weird for TA. It's just gonna waste time, though. All those purples at the top of Tracy's board were gonna be a threat to clearing everything. But Yoshi really not finding the combos in this chain, so he's extending the chain. Oh, yeah. Those stars are right there, and Rocket doesn't see them.
Okay, didn't get to him. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's all right. It's fine.
Oh, there's a 10 for TetrisAttakr.
Nice.
Might be keeping the chain shorter now. He might need to get the chain shorter to increase his chances. Here,
that's it's a 449. Actually needed all of it.
Yoshi's still schmoovin'. Oh, come on. That other star landed right as Giovanni was continuing his trek to match the previous thing. That is quite rude. What a waste of time.
Yeah, TA's chance to catch up a little bit.
Oh, but there's a chain from that little...
That was double blues for that chain. That's rude RNG.
Ew, indeed. Oh, we are coming down towards towards the end of it here. Our final 3 stages, it is Yoshi in the lead by the slimmest of margins, and just lag chaining a storm up to another 10-second stage.
Yeah, did you see how he got to that 9 combo? That was so sweet.
Are you ready?
Yep, TetrisAttakr definitely shortening the chains up. Oh, not getting rewarded for that.
Damn it.
It's almost like TetrisAttakr has to be aggressive now because Yoshi is not
I'm gonna take you down.
slept up enough.
Oh, Yoshi kind of
that's-
slipped up, but recovers to... Whoa, I thought that was going to be a 10. Okay, 14, okay.
It's still a 14. It's still what's it still on pace for? Should still be on pace for something.
He could.
He could beat his. He's definitely on pace to beat his normal times from this tournament.
Yeah, this could be a very low 8-minute time.
16
gap.
from TetrisAttakrs. Lorelei is gonna be a bit too little, too late. Yoshi is done with an 8:08. And according to Yoshi, that is a legitimate PIB. The personal best once again.
Ooh, the peanut butter. That is so delicious.
Good enough for Yoshi to get Pokeball number 2. Not that Pokeball. This Pokeball. And TetrisAttakr posting one of his faster normal times of the tournament at 8:41. Okay. Okay. Like
Wow.
TetrisAttakr did what he needed to do there, but Yoshi too good.
Yeah, man. Also, I believe that 808 is the second... Is that the second fastest normal of the tournament?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, behind your 8 flat FFR, it beats out BB Forky's 818 for the second fastest of the tournament.
Very nice.
Quite
And yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, and TetrisAttakr actually came within a few seconds of his own PB.
Alright, here we go then. We're gonna step it down one more time. Going to the easy category. And now things will slow down even more.
Oh, I like the race room. It's Puzzled Star.
Wait, this isn't Kirby Star Stacker.
Mm. I haven't played that game in quite a while. That is actually a fun little puzzle game.
Alrighty then. So, our race timer is counting down. Easy mode is going to be what TetrisAttakr needs to keep his hopes alive. I can't imagine a loss here would help him with any favors against Foxy Man. In fact, it almost, I think it would actually knock TetrisAttakr out of the chance to tie with Foxy Man.
Yeah, he kind of needs to win all 3 here. Ooh, Yoshi's a little short. It's going to allow TA
both,
to... Where do we
both
lead?
players not quite getting the attack that they wanted, but they're both under 20 seconds for this first stage, so that's good enough for the first 2 stages in a race situation, especially with the 2 top players like these foes don't want to raise their stacks at the very beginning, so you got to go about it a little bit differently. Oh, that was a lot of combos. That's a 10 from TetrisAttakr. What?
Wow.
If there was anyone that was going to get a 10 in the first 2 stages, I would not have picked TetrisAttakr first to do it. Wow. Great work.
Yeah. That's really hard to do. You gotta send at least 6 to 7 lines and get it over there. Really tough to do that. So 10 is just super impressive.
Okay, TetrisAttakr once again going back to the 4 chain. The combos were a little bit light. That's going to be a 13. Is this going to be a 10 for Yoshi? It's a 10. Of course it is.
Easy dime. Catching up a few seconds.
Yeah, we're going 11 stages in this easy run. We're already close to a third of the way there, and TetrisAttakr has the ever so slightest of edges, about 3 seconds at this point. This chain is gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a garbage clear, and of course Yoshi, being Yoshi, responds with a 9. Oh boy, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, you can see T kind of shaking his head. That is not what he wants going up against Yoshi.
I think he built that attack from the side as opposed to working from the center. So it was not ideal. And that didn't look ideal from Yoshi, but it's still another 9.
Goodness. Yoshi has 10, 9, 9 the last 3 stages.
Okay, yeah, Yoshi's showing off. Oh, that might be the nail in TetrisAttakr's coffin. Not just for this match, but also for this bracket contention. This is not an 8. Come on.
No way.
Come on.
Oh my god. 10, 9, 9, 8 last 4 stages. So he's averaging exactly 9 seconds the last 4 stages. That is just so obscene.
This is actually nuts. Ooh, Sabrina gets a garbage clear though. Now Yoshi's out of position to build any further. So it's a race to get garbage on before Sabrina makes that purple match. So any thoughts of this run doing something special kind of went away, but still on a crazy pace right now.
Yeah, you can still nab that sub 6. Oh, I think Yoshi wanted a 5 combo for that second link. Didn't quite get it. Might not matter anyways. That's still an 11.
Yep, this is one of those times where you can say that Yoshi is putting on a clinic, and TetrisAttakr definitely going across the board to add lines in a hurry, and that is going to be another 9. Both of these players are trying to show off where they can.
Yes. Ooh. Early garbage clear on Tracy's side. Does not matter, because that's still a 12. TA's got no background on his emulator game there.
Oh wow, that's a new one. That's actually kind of inverted from how Ty's emulator tends to behave. So yeah, that's different. That's definitely different. All right, Yoshi is just finding panic combos, and Team Rocket got to a garbage clear as a result, and is gonna get a little chain. Just all the time wastings. No, TetrisAttakr's game crashed. Or did it? No, the video is completely stopped. Oh man. Yeah, the video completely crashed, so he has to restart his game. Oh, like not that was gonna make a difference here because Yoshi was more or less going off this entire time, but man, you just hate to see a race come down to that. Oh boy.
That's very unfortunate for TA. I think the background disappearing might have had something to do with the game crashing there. Well, but he's able to continue, so he's gonna finish this out here.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this much. TetrisAttakr has forfeited from the race time room, but we can go ahead and let the timer keep going. Because a forfeit in this stage actually counts as a 30-minute time for purposes of race time averages. So it would be best to go ahead and finish this out, and whatever this ends up being should more or less be the right timing for this run. Oh, of course, Giovanni had to do that. Crying out loud. And a chain. The injury to insult. Come on. Alright, here's... Alright. Alright, I have let the players know how we're going to account for this. Yoshi's time is a 6:04. And TetrisAttakr will be finishing that run at 7:30. Oof. Yoshi definitely showing off there. Let's go ahead and make it official. It is Yoschi112 winning the match. 3-0. Omega lulling his way into a very strong position in Pool 4. You have to think now with a 3-0 record that Yoshi is all but a lock for the final bracket. It's amazing stuff.
Yeah, well, his pool has one more person, so he still needs to win at least one more. But I mean, 3-0 so far in pool stage. He's in a really good spot.
Good spot indeed. The second person in our tournament to reach the 3-0 mark, and with a race record of 9-1, that puts Yoshi all alone at the top of our running for the overall #1 seed. So good show from Yoshi. TetrisAttakr definitely made that interesting. It seems like there were so many trades of single-digit stage times. That was quite fun to watch.
Yeah, that was really good, and you know, TetrisAttakr played well. You know, he definitely played really, really well, but just Yoshi once again is just on another level with these lower difficulties.
Yeah, Yoshi definitely using his TetrisAttakr and PvP experience to run circles around even our top players in this tournament. Kind of crazy indeed. So, GG's to both. TetrisAttakr is going to need a lot of help at this point to get into the bracket. And Yoshi is sitting very, very pretty at the moment. But we've got 2 more matches for you to bask your eyes upon. We've got what should be a banger in the end of Pool 3 action in Tolker and Flagelstan, but we'll take care of another matchup right before that with BB Forky and Karaoke. FFR, what are you expecting to see from Forky out of this match?
Well, hopefully Forky will be able to put up some good times in this match coming up. Karaoke, kind of throw into a bit of a mismatch, but she's only here for the fun, and we wouldn't be doing this if we weren't having fun.
Fun is the ultimate goal here with these tournaments, even if the stakes get raised year after year. But at the end of the day, I think the ultimate winner of this game is Pokemon Puzzle League. So we're just here along for the ride. That is going to do it for this matchup. FFR Pro, any final thoughts on what we just witnessed?
Yeah. Once again, Yoshi just too good, running off all those 8s and 9s. But GG's to TetrisAttakr. Did pretty well to keep up. Just a very unfortunate way to end that last race, though.
Pray that another race does not actually come down to an emulator crash. That's gonna be a fun one to resolve later if it ever gets to that point. But we'll cross that point later. If you're on Twitch, we've got 2 more matches for you today, but on YouTube, that will do it for us. For FFR Pro 21 and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.
See ya!